documents or files that you would like to have shredded. For more information on both of these events, please call 748-3192 or 513-0143.
Uh-oh. Has hunger disrupted your nice night in? Let dinner be delivered straight to your doorstep with Bulldog Delivery. Let your nice night in stay a nice night in. Have your food delivered today. Call 513-1945. That's 513-1945. Bulldog Delivery. Bringing dinner to your door.
All across the nation, we are here for our communities.
We're doing our part to get supplies where it's needed in order to fight COVID-19 together.
Got to do what we got to do, helping the people that did lose their jobs and lost their income, and now they don't have money for their food.
It feels good to be out there to assist our community with what we're dealing with. It's what you sign up for as a soldier.
We will not rest until the mission is complete.
Each one of these soldiers, once they received the call, they understood that all hands were on deck. This goes to the core of what citizen soldiers do.
We are your Army National Guard.
I would like our friends and family to know that your National Guardsmen are always ready and always there.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the New Mexico Army National Guard. Aired by the New Mexico Broadcasters Association and this station.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you Bulldog Baseball on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com. Sports on KSVPTV.com is presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, ENMU Roswell, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center, and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Pop's Diner, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Warden Sun Insurance, La Fonda Restaurant, Sandy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ Auto Repair, Edge Safety, Western Bank, New Hope Baptist Church, 42 Construction, Nels Floral, Bulldog Delivery, Ronnie Jackson Farmers Insurance, Cisco Equipment, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Boris Tire, Catalyst Church, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, H&R Block of Artesia, and Devon Energy. Now, let's play ball.
First American Bank offers mobile banking for our business and personal customers. With our mobile apps, you are able to check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds, set up transaction alerts, and more, all from the convenience of your phone at any time or from anywhere. Plus, with Snap Deposit, you can make deposits by taking a picture of the check with your phone. Shop your app store to download your mobile apps today. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
Countdown, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
I'm tired of telling you, just because you're in the new zero-gravity recliner from Castle Rentals doesn't mean you're going to blast off into space.
I can't hear you, co-pilot. Look there. I think we're passing Saturn.
Castle Rentals in Artesia has all new zero-gravity recliners in stock now. While you're there, check out how to win an all-new 55-inch flat screen just in time for the big game. Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia.
State purpose of visit.
Looks like the old tractor's gonna kick the bucket.
Searching internet for new bucket.
No, I want to check insurance rates.
Right now, get 20% off new bucket with code It's Raining Buckets.
Robots don't know you. We do. For 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has relied on relationships to get you the insurance coverage you need for your farm or ranch. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
Well, the geraniums were a little slow at getting started this year, but now they're ready to go. Hi, this is Jim Gill for the lesson in delayed gratification. At Roswell Seed Company, we grow our own geraniums, and that old polar vortex sure slowed them down. But now they may be the sturdiest, most colorful geraniums you've ever put in the ground. So come get yours today. Kind of like your neighbor's son who's still living in the basement. Late bloomers can be the brightest of them all. Or maybe not. Have you seen that kid?
Edge Safety and Services, LLC in Artesia is looking for a responsible sales representative. Must be organized, be able to multitask, demonstrate leadership, and have great communication skills. Position requires a clean driving record, and you must be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. Position requires 3 years of sales experience and references. A valid driver's license will be required when submitting the application. Applications will be accepted in person at 2801 North Freeman in Artesia. Office hours are 8 to noon and 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, 575-736-1047. Equal opportunity employer.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Artesia and Goddard Rocket baseball action here on AM 990 KSVP and, of course, on KSVPTV.com. We are coming to you from Roswell, New Mexico, from the launch pad, the home of the Goddard Rockets. And it's going to be the Artesia Bulldogs and the Goddard Rockets in a all-important ball game to determine the district champion in District 4 4A. The Rockets have a one-game advantage right now over the Bulldogs. And if the Bulldogs sweep, they would be the district champs. First ball is fouled off by Devin Fierro, who is facing the pitcher for the Goddard Rockets. Hey, there you are. He's going to go put the bungee cords on the camera, so if you want to go ahead and jump in and do this one to start. How you doing? Good, good. We are, and there's some water in that cooler over there. So, all right, so we have an 0-1 count to Devin Fierro, who's leading off for the Artesia Bulldogs, and he hits this one out into right center field. That's going to be a base hit for Devin Fierro. And the count, the Bulldogs have their leadoff hitter aboard, and here is Josh Madrid, and he is going to be facing Owen Alsop, who is the starting pitcher for the Goddard Rockets here this afternoon. So the leadoff single is aboard for the Artesia Bulldogs, and again, as we we'll talk about, we'll give you the starting lineups and everything here as we get rolling. But Owen Alsop, there's a throw over to first, and not in time. Fierro is back. Josh Madrid is batting second. Davian Molina will be batting third and playing first base, and in the cleanup slot for the Bulldogs will be Caden Letcher, the starting right fielder. It may have been locked down, so. Squares to bunt. There goes the runner. The throw down to second will bounce past second base, and so safe with the stolen base is Devin Fierro. And I couldn't tell if that was a ball or a strike down there. You don't remember, do you? So we'll see what the umpire holds up for a count. But Fierro gets down to second base with the stolen base. There is no scoreboard here at Goddard. Their scoreboard died. They've ordered a new one, but it hasn't arrived or been installed just yet. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop is up with it. That'll advance the runner to third. So Madrid will ground out to the shortstop. 6-3 for the out. And the runner Fierro moves on down to third base. So there's one out in the inning. I have a camera on the pitcher catcher, so yeah, you're the action man. All right, another ground ball into right field. This is another base hit, and that will score the run. So a hit single and a run scores, and the Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Davian Molina. So Owen Alsop, who I think owned the Bulldogs when they met in Artesia a week ago on a Friday night, is struggling here, giving up 2 hits. Here's another fly ball. Deep center field. This is caught by the center fielder Zeke Esquivel, and that'll hold the runner at first for the second out of the inning. So there are 2 outs in the inning now, and Molina at first base, and Simon Jimenez, the catcher, will be the runner, and that may be a I'm not sure if that's a pinch runner for the pitcher down there or not. I'll have to get the glasses on it. All right. So Alsop is ready. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out into center field. Esquivel started to go back. Now he comes in, camps underneath, and makes the catch of that high fly ball for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Bulldogs strike. 1 run on 2 hits. There were no Rocket errors, and 1 runner left on base. We've played the top of the 1st. 1-0 Bulldogs. The Rockets coming to bat. You're listening to Bulldog and Rocket Baseball on KSVP and watching online at ksvptv.com. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
In Domino's, 42 is the number that you need to win. 42 Construction has been winning for their clients and are ready to earn your business on your next home or business project. 42 Construction specializes in exterior renovations to include roofing, fascia, soffits, and seamless gutters. Using quality materials, they can make everything new and long-lasting. Share your construction project with 42 Construction today and see their winning formula for your home or business structure. They are licensed, insured, and bonded for your residential and commercial needs. Learn more at 42constructionllc.com.
We go to yours. Hey, welcome back here to the launch pad in Roswell, New Mexico, and I'm caught up on my headphone here. Rockets are going to bat here in the bottom of the 1st inning. Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead in the first pitch, a ball 1 to Colby Eldridge, who is the leadoff batter for the Goddard Rockets. And that's a strike, as you heard the umpire say. Bulldogs lead at 1-0 on a RBI single in the top of the 1st inning. And that one is swung on and missed for a strike, strike 2, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now I need to work on my delays. Josh Madrid will be leading things off here for the Bulldogs. Pitching, and here's a ground ball down the line, and that's a fair ball, as it scooted just across the third base bag and went all the way down into the corner. So a base hit for Colby Eldridge, and the Rockets have their leadoff hitter aboard, and here's Ryan Alsop. He is the second baseman for the Goddard Rockets. So both of these teams, Bulldogs got a leadoff hit who eventually came in and scored on Molina's base hit, and now a leadoff single by Colby Eldridge, and here's Ryan Alsop to bat. Josh Madrid is pitching. Simon Jimenez catching for the Bulldogs. The outfield is Trenton Knowlton, Cody Watson, and Caden Letcher left to first. And let's see here. I got to do this one too. And this one's fouled back. Why is that guy moving my mic? Oh, what's he doing? It looks fine. Oh, he's adjusting my microphone. Okay, so a foul ball for strike 1. 1-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. I thought, who's touching the microphone? Oh, that's our guy. So it was sounding good where it was. So Madrid looks in, he pitches, it's high for a ball, and the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Squares to bunt down the first base line. The ball is going to be flipped to the first baseman for the out, but the runner will advance to second. So there is one out. It's a ground out from the pitcher to the first baseman. And the runner moves on down to second. Colby Eldridge on the sac bunt. And let's see, is there a sacrifice bunt? There we go. Okay, all right, you ready to do the switching and the scoreboard? Okay, you got it all? No, I didn't lock it. It was unlocked, you just had to unhook the chain. Yeah, but that's okay. If it blows off, it'll be your fault. No. All right, you get ready to do the switching here. And I may have you also do the scoreboard. So take the keyboard back. And there's a swing and a miss, and we've got a foul ball. So it's 0-1 the count. Yeah, go ahead and grab the chair and sit there. And so when the ball gets put into play, you'll go to his shot. Or if there's a throw down to second or, throw down to first where there's a base runner. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off again for strike 2. So Eldridge is down at second base. He represents the tying run with one out. Strike 3 call. Got him looking for out number 2. And that'll bring to the plate Gabriel Campos. So Campos will bat with the runner down at second base. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. Yep, there you go. So you're on that shot for this. And then when he gets put into motion, then you'll switch to that camera. High for a ball, and the count evens up at 1-1. So the Rockets swept the Bulldogs down in Artesia 1 week ago. 2 extra inning ball games. And that put the Rockets in the driver's seat as far as the district was concerned and the district champion playoff spot. Way high for a ball. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. But miracle of miracles, Tuesday night in Portales, the Portales Rams beat the Rockets in game 1. That's high for a ball. Ball 3, 3-1 the count. So, and then the Bulldogs swept Lovington on Tuesday. Call that a strike 2. So the count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Josh Madrid. Or from Josh Madrid to Gabriel Campos. The payoff pitch, popped it up, and it'll get out of play back into the stands, or just beyond the stands, out into the street. They have these great big nets here to try and protect these homes just beyond the ballpark at the launch pad. I think they need to raise those nets another 20, 30 feet. Another foul ball, this one into the nets. And that is 7 pitches now that Campos has worked off of Josh Madrid. Infield for the Bulldogs, Marcos Tavera is at third, Nia Estrada at short, Devin Fierro at second, and Davian Molina is at first base. This is the cleanup hitter for the Rockets, the shortstop, Gabe Campos, with Eldridge, the leadoff batter who singled on second base. High for ball 4. So Campos walks. And the Rockets have 2 on with 2 outs, and Zeke Esquivel will be the batter now for Goddard. So the tying run in scoring position, the runners will be going on the pitch. And Josh Madrid ready to go. The pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-0 the count. That one caught the corner for a strike. And the count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Bulldogs have 1 run on 2 hits in their half of the first. The Rockets swing and a miss for a strike, strike 2. Got a leadoff single, but since then a sac bunt to move the runner to second and a strikeout. And then the walk to Campos to put 2 on with 2 out. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, and the count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. The lefty looks, fires, popped foul, off to the right. And the count will stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can really hear that wind. We got a little bit of wind blowing out there. Here's a ground ball in the hole for a base hit. Here comes the runner. They'll hold him up at third as Knowlton came in a hurry to back that single up and keep the runner from scoring. So the bases are loaded on the 2-out single. And the 6th batter to come to the plate, the designated hitter Bryce Carrillo, steps to the plate. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 Bulldogs. And the pitch. Hit him. That brings in a run. So the hit pitch batter brings in the run. The Rockets have tied it now 1-1. And now the Rockets in this half inning, Michael Matheson, the third baseman. So bases loaded up with Rockets. Here's the pitch. There's a strike called. 0-1 the count. So there was the leadoff single, the sac bunt for out number 1, the strikeout looking for out number 2. Swing and a miss for a strike, strike 2. Then the walk and the single to load the bases, then the hit pitch batter to bring in the tying run. Foul ball down the first base line. That's going to get out of play off the net as Caden Letcher was giving chase out there from right field. But it made contact with the net. See, at that point, you can go to this shot here while they bring the ball back in. And then when he gets steps to the rubber to get ready to pitch, then you go to that shot. Yeah. We're doing some training, too. Swung on and missed for a strike, and that will retire the side. But the Rockets even things up on 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. We've played 1 full inning here at the launch pad in Roswell, New Mexico. It's Artesia 1, Goddard 1. More baseball coming your way right after this timeout.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Here we go. Hey, welcome back, everyone. We are here in Roswell, New Mexico. We are at the launch pad, which is Goddard High School, and we are bringing you Bulldog baseball against the Goddard Rockets. Bulldogs and the Rockets are tied 1 apiece as we go to the second inning, and Marcos Tavera to lead things off for the Bulldogs. And he swings and misses for strike 1. Both teams scored a run on a couple of hits in their half of the inning. The Bulldogs stranded 1 base runner, and the Rockets stranded 3. There's a swing and a miss for a strike, strike 2. So Owen Alsop, who looked a little bit out of sorts when he started the inning, really kind of settled down after he gave up the 2 hits to the first 3 batters. He had 2 flyouts to the center fielder to retire the side in the top of the first inning. This one's fouled off. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Okay, is that better? Good. Okay. We've got our expert camera crew here today. Fouled it off again. 2 strikes, 2 foul balls as Tavera trying to stay alive. Cody Watson in the on-deck circle, then Trenton Knowlton, should anybody get aboard, the number 9 batter, Nye Estrada, would bat for the Bulldogs here in the top of the second inning, tied at 1. And time called as the catcher, Cinco Holloway, wants to go out and chat with Owen. Defensively for the Rockets, Jonathan Silva is in left field, Zeke Esquivel is in center, and Colby Eldridge is behind the plate. Michael Matheson at third, Gabe Campos at short, Ryan Alsop at second, and Dustin Hardwick at first base. High for a ball. So the first pitch truly out of the strike zone. I'm going to stay on you for a little bit while he works on that camera. Fouls it off again. Wow, that is 6 pitches that Alsop has had to throw to Tavera. Just the 1 ball. 2 strikes, 3 foul balls. And he swings and misses for a strike, strike 3 for out number 1. So Cody Watson will be at the plate. Cody, a left-handed batter. First left-handed batter that we've seen here in the ball game. Squares to bunt, bunts it foul. It's going to get back to the screen. So the count will be 0-1. There's a strike. And again, the Bulldogs fall in the hole, 0-2. Owen Alsop is ready, the pitch, and he swings and misses for a strike, strike 3 for out number 2. So Alsop has really settled in since he gave up those 2 base hits to the first 3 batters that he's faced. He's had 2 flyouts to center and 2 strikeouts. He's retired 4 in a row, and Trenton Knowlton will be the batter now. And he looks at a pitch high for ball 1. After the Rockets split their doubleheader with the Rams on Tuesday, Bulldogs' chances of winning district were alive again. Swing and a miss for a strike. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Bulldogs have 2 losses in district. The Rockets have 1 loss in district. Fouled straight back for strike 2. So the Bulldogs win this game, then that would set up the game number 2 being the game to decide the district champion. If the Rockets win this ball game, they would be the district champs regardless of what happens in game 2. Swung on and missed for a strike 3. Alsop strikes out the side. Bulldogs go down in order in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're headed now to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Game number 1 between the Bulldogs and the Rockets, tied at 1. We'll be back after these good words.
Get some mileage out of your tax return. It's a perfect time to think about your vehicle. New tires, brakes, an alignment, or even new wheels. We know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities. So you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Our doors are open, safe, ready, and waiting. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Uh-oh. Has hunger disrupted your nice night in? Let dinner be delivered straight to your doorstep with Bulldog Delivery. Let your nice night in stay a nice night in. Have your food delivered today. Call 513-1945. That's 513-1945. Bulldog Delivery. Bringing dinner to your door.
Here we go. Welcome back here to the launch pad. Cinco Holloway at the plate, and I think that was a ball 1. First pitch from Josh Madrid. Here's a high fly ball into shallow right field. Camping underneath and making the catch is Caden Letcher for out number 1. So 2 pitches, 1 out. And the batter now will be John Silva, the left fielder of the Rockets, and he is first time he has been at the plate to face Josh Madrid, and he whacks this one out into center field. And camping underneath and making the catch is Cody Watson. I tell you what, we could be in store for quite a pitcher's duel here this afternoon between these 2 top-of-the-line pitchers for these 2 ball clubs, Josh Madrid and Owen Alsop for the Goddard Rockets. So we go to the top of the order, and Colby Eldridge, and he looks at a pitch in there for a strike. Strike 1. Eldridge singled and scored the Rocket run in the first inning. Swung on and missed at a high fastball for strike 2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and 3 straight pitches, and retires the side. For the Rockets in their half of the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going now to the 3rd inning. 1-1, Rockets and Bulldogs from Roswell, New Mexico, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Put the good back in good old-fashioned with Pop's Diner. With classic favorites like burgers, gourmet hot dogs, salads, family-sized meals, old-fashioned shakes, malts, and banana splits. And even one-of-a-kind favorites like the Donut Burger. Enjoy $1 tacos every Taco Tuesday. And Pop's Happy Hour features half-price drinks from 2 till 4 every day. Call on your order for quick pickup at 513-2000 or dine in at 1502 West Main in Artesia. Pop's Diner. Food and fun the way it used to be. Go Bulldogs.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Welcome back to Roswell, New Mexico. Bulldogs at the bat here in the top of the third inning. 1-1 is the score. And the first pitch to Nye Estrada is called for strike one. Estrada, the shortstop for the Bulldogs. His first time to face Alsip. And was that a swing and a miss? No, so that must have been a ball. Ball one. Okay, 1-1 the count. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. So the count goes to 1-2. Alsip has been on fire ever since the fourth batter that he faced today. High fly ball. This one's out into shallow right field, and coming in to make the catch is Colby Eldridge for the first out of the inning. So one away, and here's Devin Fierro. Fierro is batting for the first time, or for the second time, against Alsip. He got a single to start the first inning, and he bunts. He's trying to bunt on board. The throw from the third baseman just in time. That was a really close play down there at first base, but the third baseman makes the throw, and the first baseman Hardwick makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Josh Madrid. Madrid, who got the base hit with one out in the first inning, drove in the Bulldogs' only run in this ball game. So he has seen Alsip and has gotten a hit off of Alsip. And that's a ball outside, ball one. Called for a strike. 1-1 the count. Madrid, a .267 batter on the season. 3 doubles, 2 triples. And he hits this one foul off, came right by our box. I guess we could get hit with a foul ball if we were not careful, could we? So it's 1-2 the count. Madrid awaits the pitch. High for ball 2. 2-2. Or did he say 1-2? I thought it's 2-2. Like I said, they've ordered a scoreboard, but it hasn't come in, or it hasn't been installed here at Goddard, so we're having to pay attention. Here's a shot down the third base line and into left field for a base hit. So Madrid gets his second hit of the ball game. He is on at first, and there is a courtesy runner that is going to come in for the pitcher if he's allowed. I guess they're not going to bring in the courtesy runner this time. So here's Davian Molina. Molina, a left-handed batter. Also from the stretch. And it's low for a ball 1. Molina singled. He got the RBI in the first inning. And the pitch. Low for a ball 2. Good job, by the way. It looks really good. You got it. Just a bit outside for ball 3. Two outs in the inning, 1 runner on. The pitcher, Madrid, got a base hit. And he called that one a strike at the knees. So it's 3-1 the count now to the lefty, Davian Molina. He's got 1 hit and an RBI so far. 3rd hit for the Bulldogs. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike, and the count fills up now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. There goes the runner. High fly ball out into deep center, but going back is Esquivel. He'll make the catch for the out. And that will retire the side. For the Bulldogs, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the bases had 1 runner left on. We're going down to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tie game, 1-1 between the Rockets and the Bulldogs when we continue on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
Hey everybody, stuck at home? Let the folks at Artesia Ford Sales help you. If your car or truck needs service, Artesia Ford will come and pick it up and bring it back free of charge. This is available for customers who live within 15 miles of Artesia. So if you're stuck at home with the kids or work, don't worry about that needed oil change, recall repair, or any other maintenance need. Artesia Ford will pick up and deliver for free within a 15-mile radius of Artesia. Artesia Ford Sales, we're here for you. Welcome back here to the launch pad in Roswell, New Mexico. 1-1 between these two teams who are playing for the district championship today and a chance to get that coveted automatic playoff spot in the state tournament next week. Josh Madrid fires in there a strike to Ryan Alsop, strike 1. Both teams got a run in the first inning. Both teams have had base runners since the first inning, but nobody has scored since then. This one's foul down the left field line and out of play for strike 2. The Rockets were in the driver's seat for district championship after they beat Artesia in Artesia last Friday night. Both come from behind wins in extra innings. That one bounces up there for the ball. Ball 1. Bulldogs had a 1-run lead going into the 7th inning in game 1, and the Rockets tied it and took the lead and won it in the 8th. And in the second ball game, the Bulldogs had a 4-run lead going into the 7th inning. The Rockets tied it in the 7th inning and won it in the 8th. This one's ripped foul, almost hits the team in the dugout right below us. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the Bulldogs were pretty deflated after that because they saw their district championship opportunities just going out the window. And the Rockets, I mean, they were really excited because they got those wins over Artesia, and they got them in Artesia, and they were come from behind wins. It was a big doubleheader win for the Rockets. High for a ball, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled it off. Count remains 2-2. But the Bulldogs, they hosted Lovington on Tuesday night. They knew they had to win those 2 games just to still have a chance for a at-large bid. And then we got the word Wednesday morning of what happened to the Rockets up in Portales. Rockets lost the first game of that doubleheader to the Rams. I think it was 8-7. This one's fouled off once again. And so then you woke up Wednesday morning with the realization that the Rockets didn't have it locked down, and the Bulldogs had an outside chance to win district with this doubleheader here today in Roswell. Shot out into left center field. That's going to split the outfielders, and 1 hop all the way to the wall. Stand-up double for Ryan Alsop. And the Rockets, as you can hear, are pumped. So a double to start the 3rd inning. And Owen Alsop will be at the plate, the pitcher. And he is 0 for 1. He struck out looking for the 2nd out in the 1st inning. So Owen Alsop at the plate now. He's a .368 batter with 21 RBIs. He leads the Rockets in RBIs this season. And he looks at strike 1. So the go-ahead run at second base with no one out. Tough situation now for Josh Madrid and the Bulldogs. Ground ball up the middle, shortstop up with it. He'll throw Nye over to first for the out. That'll advance the runner to third base. Good play by Nye Estrada to get the runner out, and moving on to third base is Ryan Alsop. So pretty good at bat in that you move the runner. Even though it's an out, he moved the runner. And now you've got that go-ahead run 90 feet away. And here's Gabriel Campos. And he pops it up. It's still in the infield. Madrid calls everybody off and makes the catch for the out. That's a big out. As it froze the runner at third base, there was no way that Ryan Alsop could come in and score. And so the Bulldogs get a big out number 2, and it'll be up to Zeke Esquivel to get a 2-out hit to try to bring in the go-ahead run, Ryan Alsop, down at third base. Esquivel did get a base hit back in the 1st inning, and it's way high for ball 1. On the season, Esquivel is a .271 batter. He does have 14 RBIs from 13 hits, including 2 doubles. The pitch. Right down the middle for a strike, strike 1, and the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Alsop the runner at third, 2 outs in the inning. Madrid fires. Just missed outside for a ball, ball 2. Left-hander winds and fires. Swung on and missed for a strike. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low for a ball, so the count goes full 3-2. Coming into the ball game, Madrid a 1-1 record in 5 game appearances. No saves. High fly ball to left field. Knowlton comes in, makes the catch, and the Rockets fail to bring in the runner from third. And the Bulldogs get out of a jam with a runner in scoring position and less than 2 outs for the Rockets in their half of the third. No runs, 1 hit. There were no Bulldog errors, and there was another base runner stranded. We go to the 4th inning. We're tied at 1 between the Rockets and the Bulldogs on KSVP Artesia and KSVPTV.com.
Summer vacation is here, but just because you're on vacation doesn't mean your teeth should be. Protect your teeth this summer with a few summer tooth tips. First, drink lots of water. Believe it or not, most of the problems start with a dry mouth. Keep yourself and your mouth hydrated and happy. Avoid sugary drinks and avoid chewing on ice. Sure, it cools you off, but it's not great for your teeth. Don't forget to brush and floss regularly and dry out your toothbrush. Save your teeth for summer's sake. These tooth tips brought to you by Dr. K. Youngren and Smile Expressions. 2520 Hermosa Drive, Artesia.
Well, the geraniums were a little slow at getting started this year, but now they're ready to go. Hi, this is Jim Gilf with a lesson in delayed gratification. At Roswell Seed Company, we grow our own geraniums, and that old polar vortex sure slowed them down. But now they may be the sturdiest, most colorful geraniums you've ever put in the ground, so come get yours today. Kind of like your neighbor's son who's still living in the basement. Late bloomers can be the brightest of them all. Or maybe not. Have you seen that kid?
Is that okay? Yeah, that's good. That's good. That good for you? Okay. Welcome back, folks. And a bunting strike 1 by Caden Letcher as the Bulldogs start things out here in the top of the 4th inning. All knotted up 1-1, 1-1 to 1, 1-1, 1-1. Swung on a miss for a strike 2. Letcher's 0 for 1. He flew out to the center fielder Esquivel back in the 1st inning. Both these pitchers had a little bit of jitters, if you would, in the 1st inning and have settled down. I think that went off the bat for a foul ball. It was a ball? Okay, it didn't. It went off the glove, so. So 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count now to Caden Letcher. Popped up, but it's foul. That's going to go and almost hit the car driving by. So I always enjoy coming to Goddard to do baseball because it's like I got $5 on the roof over there. High for a ball. The count evens up now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1-1 the score. Both teams scored a run in the 1st inning, but since then, both Owen Alsop and Josh Madrid have really settled into a rhythm. There's a base. Oh, 1 glove grab by the shortstop, Gabe Campos, for the out on the line drive. I thought that might sneak past him, but he stuck the glove out there in a diving catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So a great play by the shortstop for the Rockets, Gabe Campos. Did we get that on the camera there? We get a good shot? Yeah, of course we did. Of course we did, right? So at the plate now, Simon Jimenez, the catcher for the Bulldogs. He is 0 for 1. He flew out to the center fielder, Esquivel. So he's looking for his first hit of the day. And it's going to be up the middle again. The shortstop, Campos, he'll throw to first in time for out number 2. So it's the Gabe Campos show here in the top of the 4th inning. And Marcos Tavera will be at the plate. Marcos struck out swinging to start the 2nd inning, so he is 0 for 1 here this afternoon. And again, since the Bulldogs got the RBI single from Davian Molina, and that's a ball outside, ball 1. Alsop has only allowed one base runner, the 2-out single in the third. Swung on and missed for a strike, strike one. So you kind of knew the two teams. I mean, you suspected the two teams would pitch their ace pitchers in this ball game. Owen Alsop for the Rockets. And there's a swing and a miss for a strike, strike two. And, of course, Josh Madrid, who's really pitched well in that role of being the number one starter for the Bulldogs since he settled into that role during district. And he swings and misses for a strike, strike three. And that retires the side. Bulldogs go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We're going to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. Bulldog and Rocket baseball will continue in a moment on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Welcome back to baseball action here on KSVP and KSVPTV.com. It's the district championship doubleheader. And Bryce Carrillo will lead things off as it'll be the number 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Rockets here in their half of the fourth inning. Game tied at 1. Fly ball foul down the left field line. So Madrid gets ahead of Carrillo 0-2. The situation is, if the Rockets win this ball game, they win district. They will. There's no way that the Bulldogs can catch up. The Bulldogs will have earned their third loss of the season in district, and the Rockets only have one loss in district. And with one game left to go, the Rockets would be crowned district champs. The second game would be important for the Bulldogs because they would be trying to get one of those at-large spots in the tournament, which will be announced Saturday night. Swung on and missed on the high fastball for strike 3. And that is strikeout number 4. Strikeout number 4 for Josh Madrid. And it brings to the plate Michael Matheson, the third baseman for the Rockets. He is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the first inning. Did he swing? Well, the umpire called it a strike, so he must have. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Should the Bulldogs win this game, well, high for a ball 1. Then the teams would be even at 2 losses each. And that would mean that the second game of this doubleheader, the winner would be the district champion. Ground ball towards the Rocket dugout right below us. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch count fairly even. Madrid at 58 pitches right now. 1/3 of the way through the fourth inning. Fouled off for strike 2. Or it is strike 2. Alsop, through his first 4 innings of work, has thrown 48 pitches. Alsop 11 balls, 37 strikes. Madrid 16 balls, 43 strikes. And the pitch. Check swing. And the count remains 1-2. Barehanded catch. That's what the glove's for, son. I'm sorry? Well, there is a pitch in an inning thing. The NMAA has some rules and guidelines. You get up around 100 pitches, and they want to not let you pitch anymore. This one's tapped down the third base line. It's going to be grabbed in fair territory, dropped, and Matheson will be safe. I'm going to call that an error on Tavera, as he came to get it and then he dropped it, and that allowed Matheson to reach first safely. Cinco Holloway, the batter now. He is the catcher for the Goddard Rockets. 1 out, 1 on the error to the third baseman, Marcos Tavera. Holloway's flown out to the right fielder, Letcher. He is 0 for 1. High and away for a ball 1. Holloway only batting 184, but he does have 6 RBIs, 7 hits, including 1 double this year. On the inside corner for a called strike, strike 1. 1-1 the count. And that's a ball 2. Matheson, the runner at first, 1 out. Does set up a double play opportunity. Doesn't look like Matheson is thinking about being a threat. High for a ball. And Madrid falls behind 3 balls and 1 strike to Holloway. Again, Holloway, he's the 8th batter in the order, batting less than 200. There's a strike. Cinco doesn't think that was a strike. He was ready to toss the bat and head down to first base. And he looked back at the umpire. The umpire said, no, come on, son. Swung on and missed for a strike, strike 3. And that's a big out number 2 for Josh Madrid. Now the infield can go back to regular depth. And the number 9 hitter in the order, John Silva, the left fielder at the plate, he is 0 for 1. He flew out to Watson. Strike called. You have that microphone perfectly placed. I can hear him when he says strike. Silva, a .357 batter, with 6 RBI. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. In 28 at-bats, he scored 12 runs. He has 10 hits, 2 doubles, and a triple. High for a ball. 2-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, tied at 1. The Rockets have the go-ahead run at first with 2 outs. Just missed for a ball 3. 3-1 the count. Coach Ortiz is not necessarily in agreement with that. But hey, that's what the umpire saw, you know. He's the umpire. There's a strike. So the count fills up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch due to John Silva. Madrid, the lefty, looks at the runner at first. Has the sign. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him looking, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error. no one or one runner left on base, so the error doesn't haunt. We go to the top of the 5th, still tied at 1. We'll be back after this.
0% for 72 months is all the rage in June at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're so excited to announce that GM Financial is offering 0% for up to 72 months for qualified buyers on your favorite models like the 2021 Chevy Traverse and Trax, as well as the 2021 Buicks. We do have inventory arriving daily and invite you to come in and put your name on your next new car, truck, or SUV before someone else grabs it up. So come see us today on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or buy online at guychevy.com.
Cambria here from KFC in Artesia. The big news of the day, it's official. Our lobby is now open. We have taken extra precautions to ensure yours and our safety. The all-new KFC chicken sandwich is here. You've got to try it. An extra crispy, hand-breaded chicken fillet placed on a buttery brioche bun, topped with pickles and your choice of classic or spicy mayonnaise. It's the best chicken sandwich ever, and it's only at your KFC in Artesia.
The lobby is open. Come dine with us at your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
You want to have somebody. Hey, welcome back, folks. We are on the radio and on the TV. I want to say a big thank you to Casey Coggins, Action Computer Techs. He's our official IT department at Pecos Valley Broadcasting. And he worked his tail off today to get the internet working here at the Goddard press box. And thank you so much, Casey, for getting all that going for us. Here the Bulldogs bat in the top of the 5th inning. We're tied at 1. Cody Watson looks at ball 1 in the dirt as he is 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging. Bunt popped up in the air, but it's going to get away from Holloway to where he can't get to it to attempt an out. And so it's strike 1, and the count evens at 1-1. Bulldogs got 2 hits and a run in the 1st inning. Since then, only 1 base runner, a 2-out single by Josh Madrid in the 3rd inning. That's it. That's a strike. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Alsop has owned the Bulldogs. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm looking out this window here. That was outside for a ball. It's a little unusual broadcast booth. We're very happy to have it. And but we have to make sure, we're all trying to make sure we're working together. This one he fouled into the dirt around home plate. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the last of the District 4 4A baseball action. Lovington is done. Portales is done. Neither team expected to be in the playoffs next week. But I told Coach Alvarez, I think both these teams are in. That's my opinion, of course. Swung on a miss for a strike, strike 3. And how many is that now for Alsop? That is strikeout number 5, all of them swinging. So the batter now is Trenton Knowlton, the left fielder. He's the number 8 hitter in the order for the Bulldogs. He struck out swinging. He is 0 for 1. Squares to bunt, bunts through, strike 1. No, each team has 3 hits. Oh, yeah, I think he did have a no-hitter. That's right. Low for a ball. 1-1 the count. Yeah, also pitched in the first game. Well, these two pitchers faced each other 1 week ago in Artesia. High for a ball. The Bulldogs had a 1-run lead going into the 7th inning. The Rockets tied it in the top of the 7th. Bulldogs could not retake the lead in the bottom of the 7th. Way! That's a wild pitch for ball 3. Then the Bulldogs Rockets got a run in the top of the 8th inning, and the Bulldogs couldn't answer back with that. So the Rockets came from behind and won game 1 week ago behind the pitching of Owen Alsop. Ooh, it hit the bat and his hand. He's shaking his hand. You heard it on the microphone. And the umpire, I think, is going to rule it a foul ball. Now, Coach Ortiz is coming down and going to ask if it didn't hit his hands first. And the umpire's like, I didn't see it. Let me go ask. So he's going to go talk to the first base ump, who, while being quite a ways away, might have been in position to see whether or not it hit him on the hands. Did you have the outfield cam on? Could you tell? Did it hit his hands first? It hit him in the shoulder after it came off the bat. Yeah. So the umpires are consulting. We have a microphone down there. You heard it hit the bat. I mean, that thunk was wood. And what are they ruling? They're ruling it hit his hand first. And so Trenton Knowlton will get to go to first base on the hit by pitch. So the Bulldogs get a runner with 1 out. And here's Nye Estrada, the shortstop. He is 0 for 1. He flew out to Eldridge in the 3rd. So Knowlton shook his hands like it hit him. Oh, they throw it away. They were going to throw to first. It's a short fence. First baseman picks it up, but there will be no throw. So Knowlton is going to go down to second base on the error. That'll be charged to the pitcher. So the throwing error by the pitcher, Hardwick, and it got far enough away that Knowlton was able to get up off the ground and run down to second base. So now you have the go-ahead run in scoring position with 1 out. Wild pitch, it goes to the wall. Here's the throw from the catcher down to third, and standing up at third is Trenton Knowlton on the wild pitch. So the Bulldogs have gotten a runner to third on an error and a wild pitch. So time called as the catcher and coach will go out and talk with his pitcher, Owen Alsop. So Alsop had struck out Watson to start the inning. He hits Knowlton, and there was a question as to whether it hit his wrist first or not, his hand first or not, but the umpires consulted each other and decided that it did hit the hand first and then the bat. Then on a throw to first, a wild throw by the pitcher, Knowlton goes to second, and then on a wild pitch by Alsop, Knowlton goes to third. So the go-ahead run is at third, and it hit, that time it hit the bat for a foul ball. It didn't hit his helmet, it did hit the bat. So the count evens at a ball and a strike. And all of a sudden, Alsop's gotten a little wild there at the plate. He's gotten a little Randy Johnson-like up there on the mound. Alsop looks at third, has the pitch, caught the corner for a strike, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Go to your hits, bub. Let's go. Start down.
Estrada holds the bat high, awaits the pitch. Alsop from the stretch. Swung on and missed for a strike. And that is out number 2. So the strikeout, a big out by Alsop as he gets that second out on the board. Sack fly, bunt. There could have been a number of ways to try to bring in that runner from third, but the strikeout doesn't do that. And now Alsop has an opportunity to get out of the inning, and he throws a pitch high for ball 1 to Devin Fierro. Devin's 1 for 2. He got a single to start the ball game, came in and scored on Molina's base hit for the only Bulldog run. And he grounded out, and that one is on the corner for a strike. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. He grounded out to the third baseman, Matheson, in the 3rd inning. He is 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way high, gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner. The flip, not in time. The run will score. And the Bulldogs take a 2-1 lead on the wild pitch by Owen Alsop. So it's a ball. Knowlton comes in and scores on the wild pitch. Bulldogs take a 2-1 lead. And I believe the count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Devin Fierro. So that runner, if you want to say it, was a gift to the Bulldogs by the Goddard Rockets. He was hit by a pitch, moved to second on an error, moved to third on a wild pitch, and scored on a wild pitch. And that one's high for a ball 3. Not sure what Alsop is dealing with here. He'd been just, breezing along. He gave up the 2 hits to the first 3 batters, and then he retired, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row before a 2-out hit, and then he retired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more before we got into this mess that we're in now. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Shortstop comes in, and Campos makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Bulldogs pick up a run. No hits. There was one. Oh, I forgot to add the run there. There was no, one error, nobody left on base, and we go now to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Bulldogs have taken a 2-1 lead on the Rockets. We'll be back with more baseball action from Goddard High School after this timeout.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Western Farmers Electric Cooperative is the wholesale power provider for Central Valley Electric. As energy efficiency, environmental standards, and other aspects of the electric utility industry change, it is important that Western Farmers understands the energy needs for today and for the future of CVE residential customers. You can complete this short residential survey at the CVE headquarters in Artesia, on our website, cvecoop.org, on Facebook, on SmartHub, or complete and return the paper copy you received in the mail. Your input is valued and much needed. Thank you.
Welcome back. What a game we have going for you here at Roswell Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico. 2-1, the Bulldogs have a lead as they got a gift run from the Rockets in the top of the 5th inning without the benefit of a hit. Colby Eldridge looks at strike 1. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Popped him up. Will it stay in the ballpark? And it will make the nets and the stands, and it'll be strike 2. Josh Madrid is starting his 5th inning work. He has thrown 74 pitches, 52 for strikes, 22 for balls, compared to 68 pitches thrown by Owen Alsop through his 5 innings of work, 47 for strikes, 21 for balls. We did see a Bulldog loosening up in the last half inning, and we're not sure at what point with the pitch count or the score, what these coaches will do. The fly ball out into left field. This is going to be trouble, and going to his knees and not able to make the catch is Trenton Knowlton as it just dropped right in front of him. So it'll be a hit for Eldridge. He's at first. And here's Ryan Alsop. So the tying run is on at first for the Rockets here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Alsop is 1 for 1, sack bunt and a double. He sack bunts again. Madrid, he's got time to go to second. The throw, the out, not in time at first. So the force out at second base. So it is a fielder's choice. The pitcher throws to the shortstop for the out. And he was forced out. So Alsop is safe at first. One out in the inning, and here's Owen Alsop, the pitcher. And he bats now with one on and one out. It was a bunt, but it was hit hard enough that the pitcher Madrid had time to throw to second where they got the force. Nye Estrada covering at second, but his throw to first not in time. But I got to be honest with you, the umpire did not turn. And that pitch is high for a ball. So he saw the play at second base, but he was slow to turn to see what happened at first. And he ruled him safe, and I think he was safe. High fly ball down the left field line. Coming over and making the catch is Caden Letcher for out number 2. Letcher was not playing over that far down the right field line. He was more towards center field, so he had to run quite a ways to get over there, but he did make it in time, and that's the second out. So the leadoff single so far has not gone anywhere. He's still down at first base. Here's Gabe Campos. And stepping off the rubber is Madrid. Runner Ryan Alsop goes back to first. Madrid, the lefty, can look right at him. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Took a little something off of that pitch. Campos was way out in front of it. And he misses for strike one. Swings and misses at the fastball for strike two. Campos is the cleanup hitter and comes into the ball game with 19 RBIs. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop Estrada. He'll flip it to the second baseman for the out, Devin Fierro, and that retires the side. No runs. There was a hit. And one runner left on base. We go to the sixth inning. Bulldogs lead the Rockets 2-1. More baseball after this.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We are, believe it or not, top of the sixth inning, and we've been playing for less than 2 hours. What's up with that? Bulldogs lead the Rockets 2-1. Bulldogs have two runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They've stranded 2. The Rockets 1 run on 4 hits. They've committed 1 error and stranded 6. And the pitcher, Josh Madrid, who is 1 for 2, is at the plate for the Bulldogs. And Owen Alsop starts. No, that's a new pitcher. That is number 22. And 22 is Caleb Seeley. So Caleb Seeley is now the pitcher for the Goddard Rockets. So we can close the book now on Owen Alsop. Alsop pitched 5 innings, faced 19 batters. He threw 68 pitches, gave up 2 runs. Both were earned. He had 6 strikeouts and 3 hits. So Caleb Seeley, the new pitcher now, and that one is at the knees for a strike 2. New pitcher now for the Goddard Rockets. And it's probably not a bad move if the Rockets play on Tuesday. Alsop will not have been completely wasted. Here's a ground ball. One hopper. Shortstop Campos up with it. His throw to first got him by a step. And that is the out. So there's one away, and here's Davian Molina. Molina is 1 for 2. He has singled and flown out. He has one of the Bulldog RBIs as he drove in the first Bulldog run back in the first inning. And he fouls this one off for strike 1. So Seeley on the mound for the Goddard Rockets. We'll see if Seeley bats in that number 3 slot, or if he bats in the designated hitter slot. And that's outside for a ball, 1-1 the count. I didn't see any other defensive changes, but we'll look around and see. And the pitch. Curveball catches that inside corner. That was a beautiful pitch for strike 2. Did it look like a good pitch to you? Yeah. Looked like one to me. Popped him up again. Will it stay in the field of play? And it is going to get into the Bulldog fans. So the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. If the Bulldogs win this game, it's not over for the Rockets. They could win game 2 and win the district title. For the Bulldogs, it's do or die. If they don't win this game, they're not going to win district. Fly ball out into center field. That being chased down by the center fielder Esquivel, and he does get out there to make the catch. Great play by the center fielder, Zeke Esquivel, for out number 2. As that one was going away from him, and he ran, chased it down, and made a great catch. It's one of the differences with this ballpark. A lot of your ballparks are configured to where the sun is in the outfielder's eyes. There's a swing and a miss for a strike 1 to Caden Letcher. Letcher is 0 for 2. This is in the batter's eyes. The first base dugout is looking at the setting sun, and the catcher and the batter and the umpire have it off to their left shoulder. There's a foul back to the screen for strike 2. So the outfielders here really don't have a trouble with the sun getting in their eyes. Most of your ballparks, the way they're configured, that you hit it out, and the outfielders have the setting sun in their eyes. Brainerd Park, it's the left fielder and the center fielder who have the setting sun in their eyes, and the third base and the shortstop. Just a bit outside for a ball. Woo, he almost went after that one. So the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Seeley waiting for the pitch. He got the one he want. In the dirt for a ball. And the count evens up now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The throw back from Holloway a little high, and nobody came to Seeley's aid. They were all like, nah, you go get it. You didn't catch it, you go get it. It stayed on the infield grass, so it wasn't really necessary. All right, Letcher, right-handed hitter, awaits the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike 3 to retire the side. For the Bulldogs in their half of the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Artesia 2, Goddard 1. Bulldog and Rocket Baseball continues on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
Artesia Clean and Beautiful will be holding the 14th annual electronic waste recycling event on June 18th from 9 to 5 and June 19th from 9 to 2 at the food court at the Eddy County Fairground. Cart document destruction will be there on Friday from 9 to 2 to collect any documents or files that you would like to have shredded. For more information on both of these events, please call 748-3192 or 513-0143.
Are you still wanting to get your COVID-19 vaccine? Vaccines are now available to New Mexicans who are 12 years of age or older. Register with the New Mexico Department of Health at cvvaccine.nmhealth.org to schedule a vaccine appointment at the location of your choice. Artesia General Hospital will continue to offer the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine by appointment every Wednesday. Visit artesiageneral.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Thank you for helping our communities reopen by getting vaccinated.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans. Gene Dow with you and the KSVP TV crew. And we got a good one for you. Josh Madrid back out on the mound for the Bulldogs for his 6th inning of work. And he'll face Zeke Esquivel, the center fielder. And the first pitch to him is high for ball 1. Zeke is 1 for 2. He's got a base hit, and he is flown out. He's the number 5 hitter in the order. And this one popped it up, but it's going to get back behind the backstop for strike 1. Josh Madrid has thrown 83 pitches, 59 for strikes. He's allowed 1 run on 4 hits. There's only been 1 error behind him. He has struck out 6 in the ball game so far. And there's strike 2 called. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Josh has pitched a very good game for these Bulldogs here this afternoon. Foul down the third baseline. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rockets have Esquivel at the plate. Bryce Carrillo, the designated hitter. Yep. He's down there in the on-deck circle. And then Michael Matheson scheduled to bat. Should anybody get aboard, Cinco Holloway will come to the plate. Hard hit out into center field. Here comes Watson for the catch. A line drive fly ball out into center field. Cody makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And here comes Coach J.J. Ortiz, and he may be making the pitching change right now after Madrid threw his 86th pitch. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a pitching change. Josh Madrid will come out, and the new pitcher for the Bulldogs, we'll get his number here in just a moment, is Molina. Is that 21? Yeah. No, that's 21. Cody Watson, the center fielder. All right, Watson's going to be the new pitcher. We'll take a break while he warms up and be back in just a moment.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
For your commercial business, John Deere makes it easy to assemble a team of quality machines with the Green Fleet purchasing program. With Green Fleet, the more you buy, the more you save. It's that simple. The John Deere Green Fleet program is based on a simple point system, allowing you to earn discounts by buying a variety of equipment or several pieces of the same equipment. It's up to you. John Deere's Green Fleet program. Discounts that allow you to boost bottom line profits. Come by Pecos Valley Equipment at 312 West Ritchie in Artesia or call 748-1400.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. We're waiting to see who the center fielder is. What's his number? He's going to turn. Come on. Huh? 20. Okay, so the center fielder is now Davian Molina. That's what they did. Molina goes to center. Madrid goes to first, and Cody Watson is the new pitcher for the Artesia Bulldogs. As a pitcher, he's had 7 game appearances. He has 1 save, no record. He's faced 74 batters, thrown 230 pitches, allowed 13 runs, and has an ERA of 6.19, 13 strikeouts, 18 hits, and only 4 walks. And the first batter he's going to face is Bryce Carrillo, and it hit him. Welcome. What do we do that for? So a 1-out hit by pitch. Bryce Carrillo goes to first. And at the plate now is the third baseman, Michael Mathis. He's struck out and reached on an error. The Rockets have 2 on with 1 out. You want to go ahead and change the camera while you're at it, since you're out there? Yep. So, trouble for the Bulldogs. Rockets with an opportunity to tie or maybe take the lead here in their half of the 6th inning. It's 2-1 in favor of Artesia. Bulldogs went as far as they could with Madrid. He got the first batter out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, but then and walked Matheson. He is yet to throw a strike since coming on in relief. And there's the first strike thrown for strike 1 to Cinco Holloway. Cinco's 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. But he bats here with a great opportunity for the Rockets to tie the game. Low for a ball, 1-1 the count. Tying run at second base in Bryce Carrillo. He gets his lead off of second. Matheson is lead off of first. High. Ball 2. Madrid not even holding the runner at first. He's on the grass. Third baseman Tavera at the bag, guarding the line. Estrada deep in the hole at short. Low, ball 3. And Jimenez is going to go out and have a conversation with Cody Watson. Hopefully they were encouraging words. I'm sure they were. Really don't want to walk him here. And load the bases up for Silva, who's got a lot of RBIs for this team. Ball 4 low. Bases are loaded with Rockets with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Coach Ortiz is going to gather everybody up on the mound. Remember, if the Rockets win this game, they win district, and that's going to be it for Cody Watson, as they're going to go ahead and bring in another pitcher. Cody just not finding the strike zone. So Watson will probably go back out to center, and we're waiting to see who gets handed the baseball. Well, and it looks like number 20 is going to be the pitcher. So Davian Molina is going to come in from center field to pitch. And then going out to center field, I'm sure, will be Cody Watson, which is where he started the inning. All right, we're going to take a timeout while Molina warms up. The Rockets have the bases loaded with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning, down 2-1. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. It's an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Artesia High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs!
You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on KSVP Artesia, K229AS Artesia, where the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs come to play. And you're also watching on KSVPTV.com, your home for Goddard Rocket, Roswell Coyote, New Mexico Military Institute Colt and Bronco, and, of course, Artesia Bulldogs sports, action, and special events. Maybe a couple of changes also for the Rockets as the umpires talking to the first base coach for the Goddard Rockets. They may be making sure whatever the changes are that the Bulldogs made are in the book and properly noted. So Davian Molina is going to come in to pitch. Cody Watson is back out to center. And here's the situation. There's one out in the bottom of the sixth inning, but the bases are loaded with Rockets. Carrillo is at third, Matheson is at second, Cinco Holloway is at first, and at the plate is Jonathan Silva, the number 9 batter in the order, but Silva has 6 RBIs on the season, 10 hits, including 2 doubles and a triple. He is 0 for 2 in this ball game. Steps in to face Davian Molina. The first pitch, strike called. Coach Ortiz went as long as he could with Madrid on the mound that he felt comfortable with. He brought in Cody Watson, and Cody hit a batter and just could not find the strike zone. That one was high for a ball 1. And the Rockets took advantage of the situation and have the bases loaded. Only one out. Infield is in. Just high for a ball 2. Sounds like Molina's throwing with a little more pop than what Watson, just by listening from the ball hitting the glove of the catcher. Swung on and missed for a strike, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the infield is in for the Bulldogs. Force at any base. They want to cut off that runner at the plate. Strike 3 called, got him looking on a curveball for out number 2. So a big strikeout for Davian Molina to get out number 2 in the inning. And we go to the top of the order, and Colby Eldridge, the right fielder, he is 2 for 3. 2 singles sandwiched around a strikeout. In the dirt, good stop by Jimenez, and it's ball 1. The infield goes back to standard depth, as now there are 2 outs in the inning. The outfielders are in as well to try to cut off anything at the plate. Swung on a miss for a strike, strike 1. So Molina throwing some heat to try to get the Bulldogs out of this jam. The Rockets hoping for anything. Wild pitch, pass ball, base hit to try to tie and take the lead. Ground ball, third baseman Tavera. He'll run to third for the force. And the Bulldogs get out of the inning. Let's see. Run not scored. The runner at second is forced out. And there we go. So for the Rockets in that inning, they get no runs, There were no hits. There were no errors. And the bases were left loaded. And we go now to the 7th inning. The Artesia Bulldogs 2, the Goddard Rockets 1. We'll be back after this timeout.
First American Bank's debit card manager, Brella, helps you to protect and control your debit card from the convenience of your mobile device. If your card is lost, you can pause it and then turn it on again when it's found. It's simple, easy, and fast to set up your debit card with real-time alerts, check your account balance and transactions, submit travel notices to the bank, and locate the closest ATM. Search your app store for Brella Card Manager. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
We here at Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance are joining our State Farm family in taking steps to make sure we can continue to serve you and maintain the health and safety of our associates. Please connect with us through our mobile app or at statefarm.com or by phone 575-748-1111. Our office is open once again, but with temporary hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, in order to comply with the social separation guidelines. If you have any questions, call us. Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance Agency, 575-748-1111.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We're going to the 7th inning, still 2-1 Bulldogs over the Goddard Rockets. Simon Jimenez at the plate to face Caleb Seeley. And the first pitch he looks at is called strike one. Caleb Seeley came on in relief of Alsop. And it's high for a ball. Ball one, 1-1. Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of a low, but there had been a lot of runners left. Yeah. Ground ball. Third baseman backhands it. He'll throw to first. Good scoop out of the dirt by the first baseman Hardwick. Matheson to Hardwick for the out. And there's one away here in the top of the 7th inning. So here's Marcos Tavera. He is 0 for 2, struck out twice. And this is the first time that he will have faced Seeley. Did he swing on that one? Yep. Swung and missed, strike one. I was looking on my scorebook. Low for a ball, 1-1 the count. Bulldogs have 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They've only stranded 2. The Rockets, 1 run, 4 hits. They've committed 1 error and have stranded 9. Foul ball for strike 2. 9 base runners have been stranded by the Rockets in this game, including when the bases loaded in the last half inning. I think the last couple of innings they've left the bases loaded. So that's been where the Rockets have just fallen short. They've not been able to bring home the runners that they've had on the bases. Check swing, third baseman Matheson throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs. So it's the Michael Matheson show this hour. Has 2 ground outs, and this is a pinch hitter. As that is not Cody Watson, that is Julian Rodriguez. And Rodriguez will pinch hit. Now this will be a substitution, and then since Watson started the game, he will be able to be reinserted back into the game defensively in the bottom of the 7th inning. But Julian going to try to get a hit for the Bulldogs here with nobody on and 2 out. He's had 7 plate appearances. He's batting .500. He's gotten 2 singles, a double on the 3 hits that he's gotten so far this season. And the pitch from Seeley is in the dirt for a ball, ball 1. Also in the dirt for a ball, ball 2. Popped him up. Shallow center field. The shortstop is going back, and he will make the catch. Gabe Campos in shallow center field for the third out of the inning. For the Bulldogs, no runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Artesia leads the Rockets 2-1. The Rockets need 1 to keep the game going, 2 to win. We'll see if they do it after we take this timeout.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Well, the district championship is on the line for the Artesia Bulldogs as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryan Alsop to lead off, facing Davian Molina, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Bulldogs have a 1-run lead. High for a ball. If the Bulldogs hang on and win this game, then we go to the second game of this doubleheader, and the district championship will be decided by the outcome of that game. In there for a called strike, strike 2. Should the Rockets come from behind and win the ball game, they would win the district, and the second game would be played to see if the Bulldogs can win. Swung on and missed for a strike. The ball is dropped. Let's see. That is a strike. That is a drop third strike. The catcher tags him, and that is the out. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 3 hitter in the order, Owen Alsop. He is at the plate. And he looks at strike 1. 0-1 the count. He is 0 for 3. Struck out, grounded out, and flew out. Swings and misses at a strike for strike 2. Just a bit high for ball 1. The Bulldog umpires wanted it called a strike. Just outside for a ball 2. 2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. Rockets down by 1. And the umpire calls time. Was he asking for security?
We got time for it. We got time for some shit.
Is he throwing out a fan? I wonder which one. Well, we will, yeah. So we have and ask for security, and I'm going to turn the microphone off because we don't need to be listening to that. Oh, that's too bad. Well, for whichever side it is or whoever it is, that's unfortunate. that security's being asked to come over and talk to one of the fans. Okay, here's a foul ball down the third base line. Hopefully it is just a warning. So, okay, it was a foul ball, so the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Ground ball caught by the first baseman, Josh Madrid, for out number 2. So the Bulldogs are 1 out away from extending the season, the district season, 1 more game. And here is the cleanup hitter for the Rockets, Gabe Campos. He is 0 for 2. Looking for a chance here to keep it going. Ground ball, shortstop, Estrada. Throw to first in time, and the Bulldogs win by a final score of 2-1. 2-1, the final score. The Artesia Bulldogs come up with the win. We were going to play a second game anyway, but folks, this second game will now determine the district champion and the playoff spot that this district will have in the playoffs next week, the NMAA state tournament. Time for the Guy Chevy postgame show. We will be back to wrap this game up right after this.
0% for 72 months is all the rage in June at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We're so excited to announce that GM Financial is offering 0% for up to 72 months for qualified buyers on your favorite models like the 2021 Chevy Traverse and Trax, as well as the 2021 Buicks. We do have inventory arriving daily and invite you to come in and put your name on your next new car, truck, or SUV before someone else grabs it up. So come see us today on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or buy online at guychevy.com.
Your pet is an important member of your family. That's why at Artesia Animal Clinic, we strive to provide complete care for your pet. Our services include dental, lab, preventative medicine, surgery, and ultrasound, along with herd health for our livestock friends. We also know how busy you are, so we'll do our best to accommodate your schedule. Meet our doctors and staff by visiting artesiaanimalclinic.com or just drop by our clinic at 110 West Mahone, across from the Artesia Ford Service Center. Artesia Animal Clinic, serving the needs of your pets and livestock 24/7, 365 days a year.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, IDEC, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Saving money is much easier when you do it automatically. All you have to do is tell us how much you want to save, and we'll automatically deduct it from your checking account and put it in your savings account. Out of sight, out of mind. It's the easy way to save. Get started with automatic savings today. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
We're big on you. When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
All right, welcome back here to the launch pad at Goddard High School in Roswell, New Mexico, where the Artesia Bulldogs have defeated the Goddard Rockets by a final score of 2-1. For the Bulldogs, they got a total of 3 hits in the ball game, and they were all base hits. Base hits from Devin Fierro, Josh Madrid, and Davian Molina, and that Molina base hit was the hit that drove in the first run of the ball game. The second Bulldog run that they got, hit pitch batter, throwing error by the pitcher to first base moves the runner to second. Wild pitch moves the runner from second to third. Wild pitch scores the run. That's the second run of the ball game, because the Bulldogs only had 3 hits, but they got 2 runs out of it. They used 3 pitchers. Josh Madrid pitched 5 1/3 innings. He threw 86 pitchers, faced 23 batters. He gave up 1 run. It was earned. He threw 6 strikeouts, 4 swinging, 2 looking, 4 hits, 1 walk, and he hit 1 batter. After he got to his 86 pitches and came out of the game with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, Cody Watson came on. He faced 3 batters, threw 10 pitches, 9 balls. He had 2 walks and a hit pitch batter. So the bases were loaded. He comes out of the ball game, and Davian Molina comes in and pitches 1 2/3 innings. He faces a grand total of 5 batters. He strikes, throws 18 pitches, 12 for strikes. He struck out 2 and did not give up any hits or hit any batters. For the Rockets, again, they only scored the 1 run on 4 hits. The RBI went to Bryce Carrillo, and his RBI came on a bases-loaded walk. They used 2 pitchers in the game. Owen Alsop pitched 5 innings, faced 19 batters through 68 pitches, allowed 2 runs, both earned. He struck out 6, didn't walk anybody, and hit 1 batter. Caleb Seeley then closed out the game, pitched the last 2 innings. He threw 23 pitches, 16 for strikes, and facing 6 batters. He didn't give up any runs. He struck out 1 and didn't give up any hits either. So the Bulldogs win 2-1 and sets up the final game of the regular season for both of these teams, and the game that will determine the district champion from District 4-4A, and the district champion will get a playoff slot, and the loser of this game, my belief, will get one of the at-large spots and will still be playing in the postseason next week. Stick around. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes and find out how it's going to turn out when the Rockets and the Bulldogs play again here in about 15-20 minutes here on KSVP and KSVPTV.com.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com are presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, ENMU Roswell, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Pop's Diner, Artesia Ford Sales, JS Ward, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ, Edge Safety, Western Bank, and New Hope Baptist Church. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.
And I want this to be done right, not by the hit and run types. I'll be right back. Anytime the check engine light pops up in your car, the first thought you